Guys, welcome back. We appreciate those of you who watched part one. If you watched part one and you liked it, smash that like and subscribe button below. We really appreciate it. Really, this is more of an informative video because it's important. We get a lot of questions on this and what it entails. This is going to be in regards to House Bill 1927 that goes into effect September 1st, 2021. It's the Firearms Carry Act of 2021 here in the state of Texas. It's Texas. Texas is a huge state, right? Us Texans love us some Texas. We do love our state tremendously. We love our state so much, almost to a fault sometimes, which is awesome. I love it. It's ridiculous. And we, ironically, are the 21st or 22nd state that have adopted constitutional carry. You would think that in the state this would have happened a long time ago. So we're going to go over really quick and dirty what's going on with the bill. What does the concealed carry license, the license to carry, currently offer individuals over what's going to be offered with constitutional carry? Basically, who does the bill apply to, right? Well, it applies to all Texans. Not really. It applies to Texans who can legally possess and own a firearm, who are of age to possess a handgun. In regards to handguns, be 21 years old and over here in the state of Texas. Yes, there is some gray area in regards to who can own a handgun, if you're gifted it, blah, 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 blah. Right now, we're talking about carrying a handgun in the state of Texas. You gotta be 21. So you can't, first off, carry, this doesn't apply to you if you can't legally own and carry a handgun in the state of Texas, right? So you're out. The other thing that it does is you still have to abide by all the rules that Texas license to carry holders currently abide by. And I'm going to go through a quick list. So we're looking at where guns aren't allowed. So you're looking at schools, school events, private businesses where the owner outlaws weapons on the premises. For you licensed to carry guys, and we'll go over this a little bit more, licensed to carry, it's going to be the 30-06 and 30-07 signs. Those you have to abide by. Airports, bars, government buildings, courthouses, polling places, prisons, jails, hospitals, amusement parks, and racetracks. So those are where you can't carry for license to carry people. And in regards to signage, the 30-06 and 30-07 signs are going to be the major signs that you have to abide by. The particular gun with the circle and the Ghostbusters red line through it does not apply to license to carry individuals. Yes, the owners of the premises can cause us to think about it and blah, 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 blah. Well, if it's concealed, they're probably not going to know about it anyway. If it's open carried, it depends. They can put a 30-07 sign out, but legally, those signs do not apply to license to carry people or cannot keep you out of that building with a license to carry in the state of Texas. Now, where those signs do have significance is if you are a constitutional gun carrier and they literally have a cardboard sign that says no guns allowed, you have to abide by that. That is the downfall to this law. I don't care, it could say no guns. It could say anything. If there is a sign outside of the premises that the business owner has said anything or described anything about not owning any gun, or not having any guns on the premises, you have to abide by that. That is completely up to the premises owner, which is their business, their building, their land, or their property. That is their right to do that. So that's the one thing to be conscious of. That's really, in my opinion, the only benefit that you're going to get from being able to do this without obviously just taking the course. Now, taking the license to carry course in the state of Texas has many benefits. In my opinion, it's not about training. If you come into a license to carry course in the state of Texas, with few exceptions with certain instructors who do teach a very well-rounded course that actually has nothing to do with state curriculum, it is completely focused on their want to improve people not only as shooters, but as law understanding citizens. Most of the Texas mandated course is really a laws class and a test to make sure that you can reasonably shoot well. It's not a difficult test, it's also not a difficult written course. But it does teach you a lot about laws and situations that you want to try to stay away from. It is good for that. It gives you a good common standing ground on what to think about if you're going to carry a gun every day and if you're going to get your license to carry. The other thing that the license to carry benefits you is that you have to have a background check performed in order to get that. And I know there's a very wide range of opinions on, well, it's against the first. We're not talking about all that stuff. simply talking about the benefits that you have currently with the laws that we have to follow. In any FFL in the state of Texas, if you present yourself with a valid license to carry license, you still have to fill out the background check, but we don't actually have to run it in the federal NICS background check system. So we can go through and finish your paperwork, fill out the proper form on the 4473 form, and you're good to go. You can walk out same day, no questions asked, everything, as long as all your data and nothing's expired on your driver's license or your license to carry, you're good. That's another benefit. Less waiting, especially during the holiday season, things get backed up, you're trying to get guns out. I mean, everybody's got a schedule. There's a benefit to that. The other thing too is reciprocity. Having a license to carry in the state of Texas does give you the ability to have reciprocity with your license in other states. Being able to carry in Colorado or other states that do accept the Texas license to carry permit has its benefits. Once you leave Texas as a constitutional carry holder, that's it. You cannot carry a gun on your person in any other state in the country. That only applies to when you're in Texas. You can keep it in your gun, in your car, in your vehicle, but you still have to abide by those local laws if you're going to do that. And there's just, to me, right? And we talk about this is our opinion on this stuff. We're talking simply benefits, pros versus cons. There are a lot more cons of getting a license to carry in the state of Texas or any other state, but we're specifically talking about Texas, than there is just to abide by constitutional carry. It's very convenient, and yes, you'll be able to just immediately go out and put your gun, whether concealed or open, and carry a gun. But remember, there's a lot of benefits and knowledge that you can gain from getting your license to carry in the state of Texas, and just going through the course. It's really not that expensive anymore. It used to be expensive. The rates for the course and the state courses have dropped down significantly, but currently they're really reasonably affordable. This is not groundbreaking, guys. There's a lot of people that are excited about this because they don't want to have to go take the license to carry, or maybe it has to do with their constitutional views and things and the way they see things. And that's great. Everybody's going to have their opinions and their wants about this. But there are 20 other states that do this, and I'll name a few: Alaska, Arkansas, Kansas, Maine, Mississippi, Montana, New Hampshire, North Dakota, South Dakota, Tennessee, Utah, Vermont, right? There are a lot of other states. We're late to this ballgame. And all this does is give us some constitutional carry rights that, should be there anyway, but, it doesn't keep you can still constitutionally carry a rifle or a shotgun openly in the state of Texas, no problem. You can sling it across your back or a shotgun and walk around with it. Advise people to do that? No, it's generally bad for public image. It's not saying it's not against your constitutional carry rights, but it causes a lot of issues, and do you really want to be that guy, right? And at the end of the day, we're all about being the gray guy, the gray man. We want to carry guns and be a little bit more, a little bit off kilter with it. We don't really want to let people know we're carrying. That's the whole point of it. But again, for another topic. So that's what's going on, guys. September 1st, this goes into effect. Make sure to be smart about it and read your laws, because the laws are going to apply the same to everybody, including our license to carry people. There are going to be more caveats for anybody choosing to constitutional carry in the state of Texas. So we'll see how it goes. If you want to find out more about House Bill 957, which is the silencer stuff, make sure to hit the description below, because we have that video in there. And more than anything, thank you for coming out and listening to this video. If there's anything you want us to talk about, hit up that comment section below. Make it crazy. It's a lot of fun. We like doing these videos. We're going to continue to do more of them and stay on top of this in September. If things change, we'll be back to make another video. And more than all, thank y'all for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe button, and y'all have a great rest of your day.